Here's what nobody tells you about style after 60. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. You've spent decades dressing for others, for offices, for occasions, for expectations. But what if your most elegant era is actually now? What if getting dressed could feel effortless instead of exhausting? In this video, we're exploring the Linda Wright method, a refined approach to dressing that honors who you are today. You'll learn how to create a wardrobe that flatters your figure, simplifies your mornings, and makes you feel like the most polished version of yourself without chasing trends or second guessing every choice. 1. The Linda Wright Method Philosophy. The Linda Wright Method begins with a simple but profound shift in thinking. Style isn't about having more, it's about having better. Linda Wright, a renowned British stylist, built her career on the belief that true elegance comes from clarity, not clutter. Her philosophy centers on timeless pieces, intentional choices, and a wardrobe that reflects your life as it is now, not as it was 20 years ago. Most women find themselves caught between two extremes. Some hold on to clothes that no longer fit their lifestyle or body, clinging to past versions of themselves. Others buy impulsively, hoping the next purchase will finally be the one that makes everything click. Both approaches leave you standing in front of a full closet feeling like you have nothing to wear. The problem isn't you, it's the lack of strategy. Linda Wright does it differently. She starts with a foundation of beautifully made essentials in luxurious natural fabrics like cashmere, silk, fine wool, and linen. From there, she builds through careful layering and subtle texture play. Every piece must justify its presence by working with at least three other items in your wardrobe. This isn't about deprivation, it's about curation. It's the difference between owning 40 things you never wear and 12 things you reach for constantly. Why does this resonate so deeply for women over 60? Because you've earned the wisdom to know what truly matters. You don't need volume anymore. You need versatility and confidence. A wardrobe built on quality and cohesion gives you both. You get dressed faster, look more intentional, and feel more authentically yourself. Whether you're meeting a friend for coffee or attending a gallery opening, you're never scrambling or settling. You're simply choosing from options that already work beautifully together. 2. Building a capsule wardrobe. A capsule wardrobe isn't about limitation, it's about liberation. It's a carefully chosen collection of pieces that work together effortlessly, giving you countless outfit combinations from a focused selection. The Linda Wright approach starts with a neutral foundation. Think cream, charcoal, navy, camel, or soft taupe. Then introduce accent pieces in colors that complement your natural coloring. The most common mistake women make is buying in isolation. A gorgeous blazer here, an interesting skirt there, but nothing connects. You end up with a wardrobe full of beautiful orphans that never quite come together. Another misstep is equating capsule dressing with boring dressing. They're not the same thing. Capsule means smart, not safe. Linda Wright builds her capsules around proven silhouettes. A perfectly fitted blazer, straight leg trousers, a silk blouse, a cashmere crew neck sweater, a tailored coat, and a simple sheath dress. These aren't trend pieces, they're foundations. She chooses fabrics with beautiful weight and drape. Nothing stiff, nothing synthetic, nothing that fights your body. Textures vary just enough to create visual interest, a fine knit paired with crisp cotton, a soft cashmere against structured wool. But everything stays within the same tonal family, so mixing becomes intuitive. For women over 60, this approach transforms your relationship with your wardrobe. You stop second guessing yourself every morning. You stop making impulse purchases that never get worn. You start dressing with genuine ease. For daily life, a capsule wardrobe means smoother mornings and more confidence throughout your day. 3. Flattering silhouettes and proportions. Proportion is the secret language of style. It's what separates an outfit that looks thrown together from one that looks thoughtfully composed. The Linda Wright method focuses on creating balance. Fitted where it flatters, relaxed where it flows. The goal is always to define your shape gently while creating long, elegant lines that elongate your frame. Most women err in one of two directions. Some go too loose, thinking comfort means oversized everything, which can actually make you look smaller and shapeless. Others go too tight, uncomfortable in clothes that cling and highlight areas they'd rather gloss over. Neither extreme serves you well. Another common mistake is ignoring proportion relationships entirely. pairing wide-leg trousers with a boxy top, or wearing a long tunic with flat shoes that visually shorten your legs. Linda Wright's approach is beautifully simple. Balance volume with structure. If you're wearing wide-leg trousers, pair them with a fitted knit or a tucked-in blouse. If you choose a flowing tunic, ground it with tailored pants and a low heel. She uses vertical lines strategically, long cardigans, open blazers, slim scarves worn lengthwise to create the illusion of height. She also pays close attention to hemlines, making sure everything hits at the most flattering point. Mid thigh, just below the knee, or at the ankle, never awkwardly in between. Why does this matter, especially for women over 60? Because your body has changed, and that's not something to fight. It's an invitation to dress smarter. The right proportions create a silhouette that feels confident and looks effortless. You're not hiding yourself. You're presenting yourself beautifully. For everyday wear, this means choosing pieces that fit well through the shoulders and skim gracefully everywhere else. For travel, it means layering strategically so you look polished even after a long journey. For special occasions, it means selecting dresses or separates that enhance your natural shape without any struggle. 4. Color palettes for mature skin. Color has transformative power. The right shades can brighten your complexion, soften your features, and make you look more vibrant and alive. The wrong ones can wash you out and add years. Linda Wright understands that color isn't about following what's trending this season. It's about discovering the tones that make you look like your best self. The biggest mistake is defaulting entirely to black or beige. Yes, neutrals have their place, but without any contrast or warmth, they can fall flat against mature skin. Another common error is avoiding color altogether because you're afraid of getting it wrong. You don't need to embrace bright neon. You simply need to find your palette. Linda Wright gravitates towards soft, sophisticated tones: ivory, sage green, navy, charcoal, camel, and warm gray. She tends to avoid harsh black near the face, choosing charcoal or deep navy instead, which are equally elegant but more forgiving. She introduces color thoughtfully through accessories: a silk scarf, a cashmere wrap, a statement coat, so it feels intentional rather than loud. She also considers undertones carefully. Women with cool undertones shine in blue grays and soft pinks, while those with warm undertones glow in camel, terracotta, and olive. For women over 60, the right color palette is genuinely rejuvenating. It draws light toward your face, enhances your natural coloring, and makes you look refreshed without any effort. In daily life, choose colors that transition easily from morning to evening. For travel, stick to a cohesive palette so everything in your suitcase works together. For special occasions, don't shy away from deeper, richer tones like burgundy, emerald, or sapphire. They're elegant, unexpected, and incredibly flattering against mature skin. 5. Accessorizing with intention. Accessories are where your personal style truly comes alive. They're the finishing touch that transforms an outfit from simply nice to genuinely memorable. Linda Wright believes firmly in quality over quantity. A few beautiful pieces that you wear regularly, rather than a drawer full of things that never see daylight. The most common mistake is over-accessorizing, layering too many necklaces, bracelets, scarves, and statement bags all at once. Another mistake is the opposite: wearing the same outfit repeatedly without adding any personal flair or personality. Both extremes miss the elegant middle ground. Linda Wright's approach is deliberate and focused. She chooses one statement piece per outfit, perhaps a silk scarf tied at the neck, a pair of gold hoops, a structured leather bag, or a simple strand of pearls. She layers textures thoughtfully: leather against cashmere, silk with wool, to add visual depth without adding clutter. And she never underestimates the power of excellent shoes. A low block heel or a polished loafer can elevate even the simplest combination into something special. For women over 60, accessories become your signature. They add personality and individuality without overwhelming your frame. They also offer wonderful versatility. The same blazer and trousers look entirely different with a bold scarf versus delicate jewelry. For daily life, keep a small rotation of go-to pieces that pair with everything. For travel, bring versatile accessories that can transform your basics into multiple distinct looks. 6. Effortless hair and makeup. The Linda Wright method extends naturally beyond your wardrobe. Hair and makeup should enhance your natural elegance, not mask it or fight against it. The goal is always polish, never perfection. You want to look like yourself on your very best day, not like someone else entirely. Many women make the mistake of holding on to outdated styles or doing far too much. Heavy foundation, harsh eyebrows, overly styled hair, these things age rather than refresh. On the other hand, doing nothing at all can leave you looking tired or unfinished, neither of which reflects how you actually feel. Linda Wright's beauty philosophy is refreshingly clean and classic. For hair, she favors soft, natural textures, a chic bob, gentle layered waves, or a low chignon. Nothing overly constructed or stiff. For makeup, she keeps things minimal and glowing. A tinted moisturizer, a touch of cream blush, well groomed brows, and a soft lip in rose or nude. The focus is always on healthy, luminous skin and subtle definition, not dramatic transformation. For women over 60, this approach feels wonderfully authentic. You look like yourself, just more polished and intentional. In daily life, a simple routine saves precious time while still boosting your confidence. For travel, stick to multi-use products and low-maintenance styles that look good even after a long flight. For special occasions, you might add a slightly bolder lip or a sleek updo, but keep everything refined and understated. The Linda Wright method reminds us of one essential truth. Real elegance is never loud. It's always quietly, beautifully assured.